Yeah.
What is going on, guys? Zio here, and today we are going to be showcasing the 2018 Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, I am a very strong supporter of OKC, and since we just acquired Carmelo Anthony, I thought, why not give him a tribute, build the team going into the 2018 NBA season, and see what it's looking like in 2K My Team. Let's get straight into it with the bench. Alright, so with the last bench position, we do have the most loyal man in the NBA besides maybe like Dirk Nowitzki, but that is Nick Collison right there. And as you can see, 36 years old, he's still on Oklahoma City. He's probably going to retire after this year, but he surprisingly has a silver card, some decent stats. Let's get on to the next position. Alright, so for this position, we do have the backup point guard from last year, and that's going to be Semaj Christians. Now, Semaj Christians won't be getting as much playing time with Raymond Felton new to the team, but he still was a decent point guard. He has a lot to learn, but as you can see, he's 24 years old, so maybe in 2 years or so he'll be like an average bench player, because Raymond Felton is pretty old, and I think in 2 years or so Semaj Christians is definitely going to have to be the backup point guard. So hopefully he gets a lot of game minutes this year in the regular season and is able to develop into a decent little role player. Next up, we do have Josh Huestis. Now, Josh Huestis actually played in the D-League last year. We brought him up a little bit towards the end of the season, but he is a very good defensive player, and he can also shoot the three, and he's also very athletic. And as you can see, he's 6'7". He's 25 years of age, so he's not the youngest, but again, I think he has a lot of potential, and he's still growing. He's a very good positive role player to have. He's definitely a team first player, and I think he should definitely get a lot of minutes this game, starting in at the small forward off the bench. Next up, we do have the Rookie of the Year. I'm calling it now. It's going to be Terrence Ferguson. Now, if he gets enough minutes, he will be Rookie of the Year, because this dude is an absolute freak. He was dunking from the free throw line senior year in high school. He can shoot the three ball. He kind of shoots like Durant, a little bit scary. Hopefully he doesn't leave us. 6'7" though, 19 years old. Tons of potential. I can't wait to see him develop. 2K Ferguson. Next up, we do have the Spaniard, Alex Abrinas. Second year on Oklahoma City. Once he kind of got in rhythm with Oklahoma last year, he definitely was a good three-point shooter to have when Russell Westbrook would drive in. And last year, if you didn't know, our team was terrible at three-point shooting. I think we were like the worst in the league. So it definitely helped having someone like Alex Abrinas. And I feel that he's more comfortable in the NBA now, and his three-point shot should only get better. And he did poster Tristan Thompson. If you haven't seen that, look it up. Alex Abrinas postered Tristan Thompson. Don't even know how that's possible, but it was pretty nasty. So for the first signing of the offseason, we do have Raymond Felton. Now, Raymond Felton is going to be a great backup point guard to have. He has a lot more experience than Semaj Christians, and he's a lot more skillful. He lit us up about 2 years ago in the playoffs when he was on Dallas. He scored like 25 or 30 points on us and single-handedly took game 2 from us. And yeah, he's still kind of, every time I picture him that game. I haven't really watched enough of him, but hopefully he still is able to play like that, for our team, because he was absolutely insane. He's going to be a great point guard to have. Let's get on to the next position. Now, next up, we do have Jeremy Grant. Now, Jeremy Grant, I think, is a very underrated tool for Oklahoma City Thunder, because he is very versatile. As you can see, he is 6'8", but his vertical is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure he led our team in blocks last year on average per game. And yeah, he's just going to be a great defensive player out there. He can actually shoot the three ball pretty nicely. Last year it was an F. As you see, this year it's a C. He shoots the open threes pretty nicely. And then he's just so athletic. He postered Durant, so you already know I love him. Final bench position, we do have Patrick Patterson. Now, Patrick Patterson, I think, is going to play very nicely with our team, because when we have players like Russell Westbrook who love to drive, and then with his ability to shoot the three ball, it's going to be, making it a lot easier for Westbrook to drive, because if they double, you can just kick it out to Patrick Patterson. I saw him on Toronto a couple times in the playoffs versus Milwaukee, and he was a very good, offensive threat to have, and I think he'll play very good on Oklahoma, and hopefully get that upgrade to a gold next year maybe. You never know. Let's see. So finally, we are on the starting 5 of the 2018 Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, of course, this is how I think that they are going to play the roster. Of course, they could end up starting Patrick Patterson, but this is just, quite frankly, how I think it's going to play out, and how each position is going to go. So let's just start off in the center position with Steven Adams. So to start with Steven Adams, he's going to be a great starting center to have. He's 7 feet tall, so he adds some more height to our already pretty tall team. And, he's able to rebound the ball. He has a nice little post hook. And I think he's going to get a lot of rebounds and just points, put back points, and do a lot of the cleanup work that we need in order to make a nice far run in the playoffs and eventually win that championship. Alright, so now at the power forward position, we are actually going to be playing Andre Roberson. I know a lot of you guys are like, Zeal, that's a shooting guard playing power forward. What are you doing? Now, let me explain. So Andre Roberson is actually 6'7", and he is very athletic. Now, for a very athletic player who's also 6'7", you may be thinking of Draymond Green. And that's how I think Andre Roberson could honestly play if he does play at the power forward position, because he's very quick with the ball. He's very quick just in general. He's very athletic. And then he can't shoot. So why would you have a guy who has an F3 pointer and a D- mid-range playing at shooting guard when he can, you know, I've seen him block Giannis straight up. So he's got the wingspan. He's going to be a great defensive player out there. He can get boards and stuff like that. And I think the power forward position might save Andre Roberson's career from a lot of memes, basically, because a lot of people give this man a lot of crap for his shooting. But I think he's just out of position. I think that's really all it is, because I mean, I honestly think he should play at the power forward position over Carmelo Anthony, of course. But Carmelo Anthony did play power forward for Team USA, and he played pretty nicely. But again, I mean, you're not really versing any competition on that Team USA. But honestly, I think Andre Roberson should play the power forward position, and I think they should test it out, because I think it work. Oh my goodness. I think it would work very nicely. Now, next up at the small forward position, we do have Paul George. Now, Paul George is 6'9". He's going to be great for defending Kevin Durant. You already know. That's all I'm thinking about. He's going to be a great scorer for us as well. He's going to be able to just match up nicely. He went toe-to-toe with LeBron in the Pacers versus Cavs, in my opinion. But, of course, the Cavs team was a lot better. But Paul George is a very good player. He always plays in the clutch moments very nicely. I'm sure you guys saw that game winner against Miami in the playoffs. It's a very famous clip. But, yeah, he poster Birdman. He is a competitor out there, and I think he's going to fit very nicely for us, and I think he's going to add a lot to the team when it comes to versing the Warriors in the playoffs. Now, at the shooting guard position, we do have Carmelo Anthony. Now, a lot of people are saying, you know, he's an ISO scorer. He's not going to fit into the team nicely. He's going to maybe mess up the chemistry. But I'm pretty sure that's just the Knicks that actually messed up Carmelo Anthony. How can you actually like a team that's trying to trade, you know, Kristaps Porzingis for like a second-round draft pick? How would you actually be satisfied when the team around you is just trash? You get Derrick Rose, who just injures his knee, Joakim Noah, who airballs free throws, and can't even play defense at this point in his life. How would you expect Carmelo Anthony really to feel? Because honestly, I feel so bad for Enes Kanter just going into New York, because that organization just needs a complete rebuild. From the management perspective. But Carmelo Anthony, in terms of when he played on the Nuggets and in the Olympics, he was actually insane. He works with superstars very well. He knows how to elevate his game, but still not ball hog when it comes to playing on the Olympics. He doesn't do those ISO scorings. He's just more of a catch and shoot shooter and then a transition scorer. But basically, Carmelo Anthony, I think, will fit very nicely. He wants to win, and I'm pretty sure all, you know, Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony, they all are willing to sacrifice. I've watched a lot of stuff like that, and they've just been already willing that, you know, the game plan for this team is to get the W. Nothing else matters. Points don't matter. Assists don't matter. It's all about winning. So whatever, you know, it takes to win, they are willing to sacrifice it. And that's why I think Carmelo Anthony is going to be a great player. And then when people say the bench isn't good, because I know I've seen a lot of videos on that from just sports shows and stuff like that. But basically, you're going to have Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, or Westbrook in, one of them in at all times. And I think our scoring will never have a drought, because if, let's say, Paul George and Westbrook are on the bench, you're going to have Carmelo Anthony able to do some ISO scoring. We've seen it in New York, but, you know, let's say all the other scorers are on the bench. Well, Carmelo Anthony can then go into his ISO scoring and still get some buckets for us. And then when Westbrook and Paul George come back in, you know, we're going to be fresh and ready to go again. And then it's no question who's at the point guard position. We have Russell Goatbrook right there, and he's going to actually make Paul George an 84 rated. Look at these stats, though. Hold up real quick. 89 mid-range, 83 3-ball, 83 ball control, stuff of that nature. And then I think he gets a plus on the driving dunk. Yeah, 82 right there. Yeah, he turns into a monster, though. Yeah, 84 rated Paul George, and then 86 Russell Westbrook. He remains the same. As you can see right there, 90 ball control, passing, and then driving dunk of 87. He becomes insane. Enough talking, though. I don't need to explain Russell Westbrook. He's the GOAT. It's that simple. Let's get into a game, see what this team can do. Let's dominate. Alright, so here's the team we're coming up against. Amethyst, Spencer Hayward, Manute Bull, definitely a tall center right there, Bogdanovich, Jason Terry, Penny Hardaway. We're going to get this W, though. We got Goatbrook. It's that simple. The first attack for the 2018 Oklahoma City Thunder. Carmelo Anthony. to Adams. Out. Come on, Russell Westbrook. Yes, Russell Westbrook already. 3-0. It's too easy. It's going to be a blowout. Paul George with some space. That's 5-0 for Paul George. Give me that. Look at that. It's too easy. Adams down low. Don't get in his way. 7-0. OKC's, they're winning the championship. It's confirmed. That's contested. Give me that. That's a good board right there. Okay. Paul George, don't get in his way. Paul George gonna poster Manute Bol right there. Raymond Felton with the vision. You can't block Patrick Patterson. Tie it up right there. Patrick Patterson going right at the Giant down low. Nice little layup right there to tie it up. What kind of three is that? Victor Oladipo. Maybe last year he could have done that because he was on OKC, but not now. No way. Oh my goodness. They're going to call a foul on that? Only because he was about to go backcourt. Wow, 2K. Steven Adams getting big on Manute Bol, just forcing it down low. Gets a steal. Adams wants to win right now. 2K Ferguson with the double clutch cheese. Too easy. Manute Bol can't block him. Oh, Robertson, you gotta abuse this. You see Adams, he's gonna off ball. That's too easy. Then open paint for Steven Adams. What's this new signing gonna do for us? Well, don't know what this offense is, but he's open down low. Don't jump on him. Steven Adams with a 180 right there. Okay, we see you, the New Zealand big boy. Just force it down low again. It's too easy if he's just gonna off ball and let those passes get down there. Steven Adams heating up. We see Carmelo. Jeez, he stays jumping. Robertson, we need it. The purest shooter in the NBA. The purest shooter in the NBA. Andre Robertson. What can I tell you? Alright, so we're down 4 at the halftime. We started out 7-0 with a nice little lead right there, but then he started off-balling down low with these giant centers who are like 7'8", Manute Bol, and I think the other guy is like Bradley. He played on Dallas. But yeah, hopefully we can try to get some points down there because we can still get those passes down there because he doesn't really know how to steal them if he's using them. And then try to pump fake them and score like that. So down by 2 now. Paul George. You cannot stop a Manute Bol. Don't even contest him. Flex on him, Paul George. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this down low. Steven Adams, don't contest. How many times do I have to tell you, Spencer Hayward? That's Steven Adams, best center in the league. Carmelo Anthony dancing on him. Get it down low. It's too easy now that I know how to attack on him. You just got to get it down low. Let him jump because he doesn't know how to just stand up and play defense. And then I just go right by him and score. Another 4 shot right there. Yeah, can't be going in. Steven Adams. Steven Adams on the heat check. He sees Russell. Oh my goodness, almost the and one, but we've taken the lead again. Hopefully we can go up by 3. Sabrinas. Joshua Wastis. Green light. Joshua Wastis. Let's go. And the steal. Don't force it. Don't force it. Patrick Patterson. Yes. Joshua Wastis making the impact. Up by 6. Okay, we can live with that. We can definitely live with that. Let's go. Abrinas. Is this Tristan Thompson? Meet him at the rim. What's he doing? Really? I don't understand people in this 2K. You go up by 5 points, they rage quit. Yeah, we were up 46-40. Josh Wastis right there, the impact player, causing a man to rage quit. How are you going to let Josh Wastis make you rage quit? So that is going to wrap up the video for the 2018 Oklahoma City Thunder squad review. If you want to see any other team reviewed, then comment down below. If you comment, Milwaukee Bucks, I'll build the 2018 Milwaukee Bucks. So if you have a favorite team you want to see built in 2K My Team, then comment that down below and I will be for sure able to produce that for you guys. So I want to get this channel interactive with you guys. Whatever you guys want to see, I want to be able to produce that content for you guys. I'm going to be also dropping a pretty big pack opening soon once the new promo packs do come out. And then there's also just going to be a ton of diamond reviews once those diamonds do finally drop. So definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload. And you know, just thank you all for the support that you've been showing me so far. We just hit 150 subs. We are on the way. And you know, it just feels good right now. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video though. It's been Zeal, and I will catch you guys next time with a video tomorrow. Peace.